Did you ever wonder what would have happened if the Scientist Skibidi Toilet never died? Will the Skibidi Toilets still join the Alliance? Or would the Astro Toilets go against them in the first place? We all know that the Scientist Skibidi Toilet is one of the smartest characters in the series, and his death made a huge impact on the Skibidi Toilets. Their power dynamic literally changed, and the G-Toilet had no option but to join hands with the Alliance. Now you might be wondering, what if the Scientist Skibidi Toilet somehow survived in episode 70? Well, don't worry, because in today's episode, I will cover all of these topics. Now, before we talk about what happened in episode 70, I am wondering, why didn't the Astro Toilets attack the Skibidi Toilets until the death of the Scientist Skibidi Toilet? I mean, isn't that concerning? Now you might be saying that the Astro Toilets did attack them in episode 60. Well, yeah, they attacked the G-Toilet, but as soon as the Skibidi Scientist shows up, they quickly ran away. Maybe the Scientist Skibidi Toilet knows about their weakness? Or maybe the Astro Toilets were scared of him because they knew that the Scientist Skibidi Toilet could potentially find their weakness. I mean, we all know that until now, the Scientist Skibidi Toilet was coming up with counters for the abilities of Alliance. For example, the glasses for the TV rays or the headphones for the sonic sound waves. I am just saying it, and maybe I am wrong, but it's just a theory. And I have another very interesting and scary theory connecting this one. What if the secret agent is evil? Or maybe he is secretly helping the Astro Toilets? I mean, he planned the death of Scientist Skibidi Toilet, and we can also see him talking to the Scientist Skibidi Toilet. But we still don't know what he said to him. Or in episode 67, we can see him giving signals to the POV cameraman, and he told him to look left. I mean, why is he so desperate to get rid of the Scientist Skibidi Toilet? Maybe he also knew that the Scientist Skibidi Toilet was going to be a problem for the Astro Toilets. I mean, it's just a theory, and I hope it's not true, but if it happened, it is going to be the biggest plot twist ever. Because let's be honest here, the secret agent is really mysterious, and we don't even know half about him for now. What we have seen is that he is a good guy, and I hope he is. But who knows what Mr. Boom is planning? I mean, just imagine this plot twist. Or maybe the secret agent knew that the Scientist Skibidi Toilet was pure evil, and he wouldn't be trusted for the Alliance. That's why the death of the Scientist Skibidi Toilet was necessary for the plot. Either this or the Astro Toilets are really smart. They intentionally waited for both sides to get weaker and injured, so they can third-party them afterward. I don't know, man, all of these points can't be a coincidence, but I guess we will just have to wait and see. Now let's talk about what happened in episode 70. In episode 70, the Scientist Skibidi Toilet died. But he wasn't alone in dying in that episode. A lot of our beloved soldiers sacrificed their lives, including the Dark Speaker Man and the Goat Plunger Man. Now, there are two ways that the Scientist Skibidi Toilet could have survived in episode 70. Don't worry, we will get through both of these ways. The first one is that the secret agent never planned to kill him in the first place. I mean, like, the normal episodes, everything else went normally, and the Astro Toilet still attacked them in episode 74. Like, everything else went exactly the same, but this episode did not go like this. Now, if it went like this, we know that the Plunger Man and the Dark Speaker Man would have survived too. Which is really cool, but what other changes we will see? The thing is, I don't think that the Skibidi Toilets would have joined the Alliance if the Scientist Skibidi Toilet was still alive. But let's just say that they did join them. Then things in the future will go differently because, with the help of the Scientist Skibidi Toilet, they can grow much faster and they can become much stronger. Because the Scientist Skibidi Toilet can make clones of someone, and he can also make great tech stuff for him and the Alliance. They can also work on the parasitic virus to improve it. And with the help of the scientists of the Alliance and their combined technology, they would have been unstoppable. And if they don't join them, then there will be 3 sides or maybe 2 sides, because I also don't think that the Astro Toilets will betray them so quickly. I know that they will do it, but they will definitely delay this plan. So if it's a 2v1 against Alliance, well, then we all know that the Alliance is cooked. Come on now, let's not be delusional here. If any of you think that the Alliance can win against the Astro Toilets and Skibidi Toilets combined, then I have no words for you, man. I mean, I am also with the Alliance, obviously, but it's just not possible. What's gonna happen is that first the Astro Toilets and Skibidi Toilets would wipe the Alliance in a 2v1, then it's gonna be a 1v1 between the Astros and Skibidi Toilets, and the Astro Toilets are also probably gonna win that one. And before all of this, I think we can see some cool upgrades for the Plunger Man and the Dark Speaker Man, because they both would have survived in episode 70. I really miss both of them. Well, don't go anywhere yet, because there is also one more possibility of the Scientist Skibidi Toilet surviving in episode 70. Although, I don't really like this one, but it could have happened. We all know that the Scientist Skibidi Toilet tries to escape from the fight many times, but he was unsuccessful every time. What if one of his tricks works? Like when he tried to teleport away, or when he desperately attempted one final escape through the ceiling doors, only for them to open to reveal the waiting Alliance Titans. What if the Titans were busy somewhere else, or they could have arrived a little late? I mean, it was possible, but everything went against the Scientist Skibidi Toilet. Well, let's just say that he somehow escapes through the roof. Now, the reason why I like this and also don't like this at the same time. If he escapes, that means the Plunger Man and the Dark Speaker Man would still be ending up dead, which I don't like, and the good thing is if they joined the Alliance, then the Scientist Skibidi Toilet would obviously be a lot of help. One other noticeable change I would like to mention, it's the survival of the Titan cameraman. Because what I figured is, if the Scientist Skibidi Toilet survived, I don't think the fight between the Titans and G-Toilet would take place in episode 73. I mean, sure, it was going to happen, but not so soon. Therefore, even if the Astro Toilet still attacked them in episode 74, the Titans would definitely be able to escape, because they won't be exhausted or injured. Well, I think the Titan cameraman is still alive regardless of these situations, and my goat is going to make a comeback very soon. And he is also going to be stronger than ever. Well, I also think that the fight between the Detainer Astro Toilet and the G-Toilet would also be delayed because it just makes sense to assume that the Astro Toilet waited for the death of Scientist Skibidi Toilet. Well, at the end, these are all just theories and fun. What if episodes? The only one who knows what's going to happen is Mr. Boom himself. And I also know that he is planning and executing everything very carefully. I am really grateful for the Skibidi Toilet series as the way it is going right now. Just bring back the Titan cameraman and please give the Speaker Titan some upgrades. Well, I also have a question for you guys. If the Scientist Skibidi Toilet was still alive and the Skibidi Toilets joined hands with the Alliance, then who would win in a fight between the Astro Toilets and the new Alliance? Well, if you know me, I glaze the Astro Toilets all the time and how they are the ultimate villains of the series. But with the Titan cameraman and the Scientist Skibidi Toilet both alive, and the combined technology, I think the Alliance would definitely win. The thing is, we still don't know how strong the Astro Toilets are or how many of them are there, but still I think the Alliance will manage it somehow. But as of now, it's almost equally balanced, but I think Astro Toilets are stronger right now. But I also think a new race is going to be introduced very soon. Probably the computer race. The reason why everyone thinks the computer race is going to be introduced soon is because of this clip. We can see every Alliance head on the table, and a monitor too. But it's not confirmed. Honestly, I am really excited for the upcoming episodes because the Alliance has just started. And these new upgrades and weapons are really cool. It's crazy to think how much the lore has expanded, and now we have a whole series. But I still don't understand the people who haven't even watched the show yet. They call it brain rot or dislike the series in general. Well, we can't really do anything about them, so let's just enjoy the show. Well, it was just a fun what-if episode, and I hope you guys liked it. Okay, guys, that was it for today's episode. If you want more of these videos, make sure to like and subscribe.